Hey, welcome back to BuQeye Barbecue. We're going to do another pickle video today, and we're going to keep this one short. This is something I saw somewhere not too long ago, and I'm going to do that, add my own little twist to it, and I think it'll be pretty good. So I have a giant jar of pickles here that I have dumped the brine out, literally down the sink. And then I've got the actual pickles here out of the jar. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut big chunks of these pickles. And by the way, I got whole pickles. You don't have to do it this way, but this is the way I wanted to do it. And I'm just going to cut them in about inch long chunks and just put them back into the pickle jar. You can certainly clean out the stems if you want, like that. Doesn't matter, however you want to do it. Don't let perfect be the enemy of good. Alright, so I'm going to get the rest of these done and we will see you back here. In fact, I'm going to have you meet me at the stove next. Okay, so I have 5 cups of sugar in this pan. And I'm going to add to that, if I can get the lid off of it, 2 cups of apple cider vinegar. So this ratio is what you want to use. If your jar of pickles is smaller, you might use 2.5 cups of sugar and 1 cup of vinegar, apple cider vinegar. I'm going to use 5 cups of sugar and 2 cups of apple cider vinegar. There we go. The other things I'm going to add to that, I have about a tablespoon of red chili flakes. Just going to sprinkle that in. And by the way, I didn't measure that. And then I've got 2 tablespoons of pickling spice, and I did measure this. So I'm just going to dump that in. And then we're going to turn the stove on. Put it on about medium heat and just let that sugar dissolve with the apple cider vinegar and essentially bring it to a boil. Not for very long, just as soon as it comes to a boil will be fine. It'll start off pretty thick, but then as the sugar melts, everything will start getting incorporated as the pan heats up. And so just bring it to a very, very small boil, and then you can turn the heat off and we will see you back here in a few minutes. Okay, I just barely brought this to a boil, so we're going to pour this mixture now over our cucumbers in our jar and try not to make a giant mess. All right, there we go. So I'm just going to use my little spatula here and knock some of these down below the line of the brine and make sure they get under there as best as we can. And then we're going to put the lid on it. We're going to do our best to stay out of it for a couple of days, and then we're going to try it, and we'll try it together. So we will bring you back very briefly in a day or two and give these a try, and we'll see how we did. Okay, so we're going to try our pickles, see how we did. Just going to cut one in half there, maybe into fourths. Really good. So I still taste the dill pickles that we started with, but they have that sweet and a little bit of heat from the chili powder, or excuse me, chili flakes, and the pickling spice, the extra pickling spice you can definitely taste. A nice way to doctor up some pickles that are already done. So thanks for joining us here at BuQeye Barbecue. Hope you and yours have a nice holiday, and we will see you next time. Do me a favor real quick and subscribe to this channel and give these pickles a try. Thanks.